I am Mary Fischer. I'm the Manager of Sustainability Programs at Brandeis University. And I'm going to be talking about marketing techniques for the non-marketer. So this presentation is especially helpful for those of us who have limited resources in both staff and funding to launch and administer the program, which sounds pretty common. I myself am a one-person shop, so I am both the marketer and the administrator for our Ride Amigos implementation. The first tip I have is to come up with a brief, effective program summary, and you'll do that in two different ways. You'll find that you'll use this again and again as you market the program. So start with a well-crafted two-sentence summary. Instead of saying we're launching a new online ride-sharing platform, try we're launching a state-of-the-art software for alternative transportation, sort of like a community Uber, or something that really piques people's interest, and work it into your daily script. So you become a one-person marketing machine. So your daily script, usually you see people and you say, hey, how are you? Oh, yeah, I'm fine, thanks, and then you end the conversation. Instead, try to just work it in and say, I'm good, I'm really excited about a new program. And the other person says, oh, what's that? And then you spread the message. It's a really easy way to spread some person-to-person messaging. And you'll be surprised how much it can really help you spread the word. Secondly, you'll want to develop a one-pager to have ready as people start to ask for information. Most people expect that you'll have this info at the ready, so it's best to ensure you have something at the ready. It can even be a simple Word document. But next, I will tell you how I designed the one-pager we're currently using, which is the example that you see on your screen. So the next tip is to use a free or cheap graphics platform to create catchy materials. Using one of these infographic design sites is a great way to make targeted materials to help you administer the program, such as your one-pager. And like me, as you become the main contact and administrator for the Ride Amigos site, the job of explaining how your program works falls on you as well. You can use it to develop some how-to graphics, as I have with these examples. They provide a much quicker and easier way for people to understand how to use the most important aspects of your program. Pictochart is the platform I use. The educational institution annual fee is only $40. It's easy to use, intuitive, and gives you high-resolution graphics and pre-designed templates for you to choose from. I have these graphics available on our website. I use them in presentations, and I link to them with targeted digital communications that I will talk about in a moment. The third tip is to leverage existing communications channels to advertise the program. Again, your two-sentence summary and your one-pager will be key in these efforts. At Brandeis, we don't have a formal internal communications program, so getting the word out across campus requires some legwork. The main channels I've used are in-person presentations, existing digital communications, and campus news outlets. So first, asking to be added to the agenda for 5 minutes in meetings, such as cross-departmental administrative meetings or committees, is a great way to get in front of key communicators in multiple departments. It also helps you gather information. As people ask you questions, you can start to learn your population's specific concerns and frequently asked questions that you can then incorporate into your marketing going forward. Second, you can leverage existing communications. So start by making a list of the existing communications that reach broad audiences in your organization. Then work with the owners of those to see if you can add a blurb to one of their upcoming emails. Finally, contacting your campus news outlets to do a short piece on your program is a great way to spread the word as well. So once you have a significant number of site users, you can start communicating with them directly. MailChimp and other free email marketing services offer these ready-made templates, tips, and everything you need to create communications quickly and easily. So these are some of the examples of emails I've created to nudge people into being more active users in our program. They also offer analytics so you can see how many people actually open and read the email. You can even analyze what links people click on. And the analytics give you really good insight into how to craft increasingly effective messages. So for example, I could send an email to subsets of our population. So I could work with Zipcar to learn which of our community members are Zipcar users. Since as Jeff said, we integrate Zipcar locations into our trip planner. So on our trip planner map, users can choose to view a layer that shows our campus Zipcar locations as well as the locations of Zipcars elsewhere in the area. This adds another option to the menu of transportation modes that people can use and improves the visibility of the service to our community. So using a targeted list, I could communicate directly with those users of Zipcar to promote specific features or challenges to help increase the use of both our commuting program as well as car sharing. So that concludes my presentation. If you'd like further information about how we've designed and implemented our program, you can visit our site. The link is here on the next slide. And at this point, I'm happy to take any questions.
There we go. Actually, Derek asked a fairly simple question. What is a bike pool? How do you set that up? And how has that worked so far for you?
So a bike pool is essentially the feature in Ride Amigos where you can request a carpool or you can request a bike pool. So Brandeis is located in a very car-heavy suburban area with no bike lanes. So a lot of people feel uncomfortable biking alone because it simply just can be really dangerous. So the bike pool function offers the ability to match up with others so you can bike together for safety, but also for to help find the best route to campus. So no one has used the bike pool function yet. We've really only had about 12 weeks of real implementation of the platform, but we're planning to market it heavily and promote it heavily during Bike to Work Week in May.
Fantastic. There's definitely safety in numbers, especially where there are no bike paths available. Bike pooling could be a great alternative and an option for your active bikers.
Exactly.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah.